Hi Gemini, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So I just want to say right off the bat, strong energies coming through already. It's going to be a strong reading. Looks like something very unexpected, and just FYI, this is looking very similar to the Aquarius reading I just did. So if you have Aquarius in your chart and this resonates, definitely, or not, I mean, just you might want to check out that reading, especially if this resonates, because they're mimicking each other. So numbers I'm feeling 11s. Okay, so 11s and 9s. But anyway, we got the Justice card. It looks like unknown, something unknown is coming in fast, something unexpected with this Moon card, something that you cannot see, some sort of karma or justice. And pulled, I noticed this in the Aquarius reading, these scales, typically justice means things will be evened out, but it looks like justice is going to reverse. So whatever you've been wronged on, or something you were shorted, it's going to come back better than before. I mean, it's unexpected. So anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Water. So Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. So some sort of justice is coming. And it looks like very unexpected, sudden, either a surprise or a shock or something you don't see coming and don't know. Okay. How are you? Hope you guys are well. Please hit like, share. I don't know why we say share. If the video would help somebody, obviously share, and leave comments. Let's talk in the comments. All right, Hermit. So there's an element of isolation, maybe. It's kind of like nobody's coming in nobody's getting to me without a good reason. Interesting. So the Hermit is someone who, kind of shuts out the world and all the voices and opinions and goes off to clear his head, Yeah, so about conflict, 5 of Air, so 5 of Swords, some sort of conflict's been going on. So you're shutting it down or shutting it out, at least. It's gonna come, you walked away from something. Wow. Somebody walked away from something difficult and shut down. So this already has a very feel of, like no contact, just no longer entertaining things. Possibly has something to do with another air sign. We've got King of Air here. Yeah, strong energies. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so what's coming next is cooperation. Look at this. Or help. Somebody's coming in to help. Some sort of, somebody collaborative, cooperative. Three of Pentacles. Wow. Very strong feeling here. Something powerful coming towards you. 6 of Air. Again, leaving. So what's at the heart of the matter is somebody fleeing, leaving a situation. Could be moving far away, trying to get away. Strong element of trying to get away, leaving, not easy. Possibly even sneaking or not explaining, which, I always tend to pick up on that not being the right thing to do, but of course, there's always exceptions. So I would love to hear your story in the comments. All right. 10 of Swords, 10 of Air, so 10 of Swords. So painful ending. Very strong reading. As you can see, the cards are confirming what I've already picked up on and shared. So 9 of Earth, so this is feeling independent. Somebody is breaking free of something big time, really, truly breaking free. 9 of Earth, that's 9 of Pentacles, that's abundance. It's like wealth. It could be being single or being on your own, but it's a very satisfied feeling of being independent. Somebody's just breaking free. Okay, the Star card, I told you guys I felt that, remember, in the beginning. So This is wishes. So it's in the advice position. So it's like follow your dreams. This is interesting because we had the moon. No, I don't remember what we had to start off with, but we had 3 majors. We had the Chariot. Oh, this could involve a big move. Leaving, we've got several indications of a move. We had the Chariot, we had the moon. I don't remember what the other one was. Okay, 7 of Earth. So waiting, options, you know, this is maybe planning or weighing things out, looking at all the possibilities. So interesting. Okay, there's tolerance, patience, temperance. Wow, powerful. I love when the readings come out like the cards come out like what I, really picked up on strong. I often can do readings without cards just by talking to someone. I'm just not confident enough to boast about it. But I love it when it shows up in the cards because it helps me. It makes me regain my confidence. Okay, so in the clarifiers, we have a Tower. Wow, some huge upheaval that looks like it had been brewing a while. 10 of Fire. 10 of Wands. Maybe somebody was even taking notes, or if you're in a tricky situation where if you're being gaslit or somebody is like trying to confuse, like you're so confused you don't know what happened, your memory, like you start questioning your own memory because somebody is using tactics that change the story or change the timeline, which basically changes the story. If you change the timeline in a story, it cannot literally change who's at fault, right? Because it can go back to who did something first. When the other person maybe was defending themselves or reacting. If the timeline changes, then it can change, blame or whatnot. But this looks like something about taking notes. So if I know when that happened to me, when I was gaslit to the point where I couldn't freaking think straight. And things were being said to me that were like, to the part of how I knew it was happening. Well, I had a counselor flat out say you're being gaslit, and I didn't know anything about it at that time. But part of how I knew, and like that person, I can't even stand the thought of that person now. Like it was just so gross. It's just so gross to me now, But the arrogance in being able to change somebody's memory and stuff, but got so bad, so arrogant to the point where like he would say things that I said, and he would fight so hardcore and be so convincing that I said that, even though I'm saying I didn't say that. He just was so overconfident that he got so overconfident. I'm sorry, I'm dragging this out, but to the point where I was like, I just don't talk like that. And it's like, how could I have said that? And then I'm like, you know what? That's not me. That's just not my personality. It's not my personality to call somebody that name or to do things like that. And that's how I started figuring it out. But people can really mess with your head. Anyway, I feel like I had to start taking notes. I started taking notes because I couldn't explain what happened anymore because my memory and I had cognitive dissonance where I didn't understand how 2 versions of what happened could hit. Like what gaslighters will do is and I'm sorry for those of you who don't want to hear this, but gaslighters will take partial truths and they'll mix them with false, with lies and twisted truths, but they use the partial truths in there it's like to confuse. This is like somebody, if you haven't been taking notes, if this is happening to you, and we'll move off that little tiny subject, but because in case that's just for a few people, but take notes. If if you're having a hard time remembering what happened, take notes. Okay, that really made things so crystal clear for me. Okay, so it looks like somebody's going to end up being blocked. See that? 2 of Air. So these are our clarifiers, or somebody was blocked. There's an element of going from feeling trapped. It's all going to blow up. Let me see. Queen of Water. Yeah, there's deception here. There's just somebody that's not treating you. Somebody's not being treated right, and there's a major element of breaking free from it. Why do we have the 2? It might have to do with the water sign. 4 of Air. I want to see what this says in this book, in this deck. Just real quick, because that 4 of Air is getting conflicting messages for me. Healing, meditation, rest. Okay, so healing, meditation, rest, recuperation. It's time to rest my mind and allow peace to take place of busyness or boredom. The mind needs quiet to think and find clarity. If I allow my mind to rest, I will have greater clarity and my mind will be sharper. This is the time for a break. I need to take care of myself. And remember, at the bottom of the deck, we had the Patience card. We had Temperance. I was going to say Tolerance. Okay, so what's coming? What's coming for Gemini? Powerful reading. 2 of Fire. Options. There's 2 paths. So I think this is saying you already know the path. Don't let, a tarot reading change, a general tarot reading, especially change what direction you know. I feel like you know what direction you need to go, but it's hard because it's emotional. But I also feel, it says patience. So don't rush it, like maybe plan it out. Do your due diligence. I think you have new love coming too. I keep feeling it. Here's Ace of Water. This came out in Aqua's reading also. So it's almost like somebody deceptive kind of kept deceiving and kept you trapped, or maybe not, physically, but mentally or financially. I'm not seeing much on here on finance. But we did have the 9 of Pentacles, which is being okay on your own. Just be smart about it. I keep going back to that. Okay, so this is another thing too. You've either got somebody from your past, either this person is returning or somebody else is returning. Because I'm getting multiple energies, and it looks like somebody from the past. And remember, we had that element of somebody coming in that's going to be cooperative and collaborative. Yeah, look. 2 of Cups. 2 people who see eye to eye. So this person, it looks like this person is going to come back, but I don't think that's the person that I'm picking up on. I think that, I don't think this person is going to want to let you go, period, because they're, seems like they've been very controlling and deceptive. But it looks like you've got somebody amazing coming. 2 of Cups, 2 people. Wow, an Emperor. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's confusing. For some of you, it could be the same person. We've got transformation, but I still feel like it's someone different. You've got an Emperor here. And those are 4s. So, and there's a 4. I'm feeling 4s now too. Somebody who gives. Look at this. Somebody generous. Somebody who's going to help, I think. Tell me about this Emperor. Why do we have the Emperor? Maybe a Taurus. Could be a Pisces. Tell me more about this Emperor. Somebody may be holding back because you were in a different situation. I'm telling you, you got something amazing coming in. Somebody that loves you. King of Water. I am feeling a fatherly energy. I mean, maybe there's some solace in some family members, but I feel like there's some help here coming. Somebody's going to come in, and you're not going to be alone. there's, I mean, King of Water and Ace of Earth. You've got somebody strong, respected, fierce even. And then we've got that Patience card. Remember? So it's like somebody, maybe that, I feel like there's an element of holding back. There's timing. It's a timing thing. Oh, that was the other card. Well, we got the, maybe, yeah, remember we got the moon. Okay, this keeps coming out. I'm all over the place. Sorry, babes. 4 of Fire. 11. You may be with the false, you know, twin soulmate. This one keeps showing up too. Don't miss a call, okay? Don't miss a call. I keep seeing that. There's some sort of judgment. Maybe it's going to take judgment on your part, but you've got a new beginning here. I'm going to pull a different deck. 10 of Water, happiness, love. Like, it's going to restore, I believe, your faith in love. But I'm getting like major manipulation. Look at this. January. Something may be happening in January. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Strong emotion, passion, love over hate. Family sorrow, weeping willow. And there's the moon. All right, I just dropped a bunch of cards. What else? Let's pull. Oh, I was going to pull a romance angel. Where are they? Let's pull an angel message. Okay, interesting. Gong. And pale. Look, time to get out of a situation. Something big. You got justice. I feel like you got angel support. Let's pull an angel message. I'm going to also ask for a message from Spirit. Calling in your soulmate. Also feel like there could be a warning here not to fall back, and make sure you get everything in writing, not to be tricked or fooled. You are not limited to this person. I'm telling you, this person is not. I think the further you get away from them and the more you confide in this other new person or your support, the more you're going to see and the more you're going to figure stuff out. It's like you kind of start gaslighting yourself. I knew it. You got somebody big coming in. Look, self-employment suits your, oh, okay, this could be you, but I'm feeling this is, I was asking what's coming. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your coworkers and teammates. I need to hear this. And teammates who remain loyal by your side to ensure your success in all ways. Be patient, though. Make sure you do your due diligence. I keep feeling the need to say that. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. I feel like there's some family involvement, too, that there might be some healing that needs to be done. Maybe family was taking sides. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. Trustworthy guidance. I knew it. There's nothing to worry about. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this. You are safe and the situation is under perfect control. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly through you. Don't take that as you don't have to do your work, though, right? Why do I feel like I need to pull another one? Oh, I'm not actually not filling this deck. Let's put it back. Oh, wow. Let me get a moon card. And then we will wrap up. Just saw the Aries symbol again. Strong Aries energy or Emperor energy. Work through your fears. You deserve whatever this is. You're breaking free of something. Emotions are running high. You got a tower coming. Be ready. Something's coming in unexpected. And I think it feels like you're going to be breaking free from somebody. Look at this. So this has been brewing a while. A new start is coming. You're very close to achieving your goal. We got to read that. A new start. I don't know if I've ever gotten. Oh, I have. Obviously, I have because I underlined it. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals, which is interesting because the very next card was you are very close to achieving your goals. Wow. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be that on a new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is time to wipe the slate clean. I almost said wipe the tears clean. Okay, so wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. That's what's happening. It says you're going to start to feel more hopeful too. Let's look at this Gibbons moon card. Since we had an indication to read it. The word Gibbons means bulging. Somebody have a bulge? I don't know. Bulging disc just came through. I don't know if that's... Okay. But that's not what we're talking about here, I don't think. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility in coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. You certainly are on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation may be tense, so don't push too hard. See, we keep getting that warning for the patients. I keep feeling that need to say that. Do your due diligence. Write things down. Keep records, okay? Keep records. There's also a sense that the situation is tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. This whole reading is a warning. Don't push too hard or the whole thing could blow. Patience. Keep documentation. Okay? That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Just be smart about this. Wow. Wow, wow. I don't want to let you go. Let me get one more oracle. This one is going to be good. Love these. Should get these out more often. So this is like an intention. And you guys, let's do intentions and manifestations in the comments, and then we can support each other and add power to them by hitting thumbs up. And, then once it's in the comments, and also you guys can vent in the comments. If you need to vent, you can put it all in the comments and you can be done with it and dust your hands off, get it out. You can delete it. You can warn everybody about it by putting, vent, or what is it they used to say Kanye used to do when he would rant? You could put that as the first word. That way, if you don't want people to feel like they have to read it. Also, I love when you guys are real supportive of each other in the comments too. I love that. It should be a safe place for you guys to share your thoughts and your feelings, your beliefs, without being, with being free to express your beliefs. And that way you can also get support. You never know, you might even meet people through the comments that come up and that you see in there all the time. Anyway, that my thoughts are creative. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Love that. I am willing to forgive. Okay. That was the second forgiveness card we had. Let's get one more. I am opening new doors. Okay, for some reason I just got coffee shop, coffee stop, coffee break. But it says I am opening new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know fresh experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life will be wonderful. So hard things happen to everyone. I'm not debasing. I do feel like you're going through something big and heavy. But it's just so easy to get sucked into it and dragged down by it, when, remember, everybody has hard things. So there's always, the people that you see that are successful and we want to be like them, they went through hard things, but they chose to take a different path. They chose not to stay down the hard road. They also, have 100 or 1,000 hours doing what they're doing to be that successful. So some of us, and me included, we see and compare ourselves to other people, and we think, they're so lucky. Well, they made choices. They took a different path when things weren't going well. And when things didn't go well, they didn't get stuck and stay there. They probably felt healthy emotions of sadness and grief, and then acceptance. And if you allow those feelings of sadness and grief, then you can get to the acceptance. And then you can go, okay, that didn't work. Here we go. And 100 hours, what is it, 1,000 hours, 100 hours, 1,000 hours at anything you strive on is going to make you, a certain level of an expert. 10 hours is something you're novice. So I don't know why I'm feeling those things to say, but I just am, and I love you guys so much. My heart is kind of hurting right now because I know you're going through something, but it's about to blow up. So, and you're about to have this opportunity. I also remember in the beginning we saw the Chariot. We got a lot of energy of unexpected. So, and we're getting a lot of messages here about practicing positivity. You're connected with someone who will play a significant role in your soul's evolution. Whether short or long, this person is important to your journey. You've got somebody coming in, or that that is ready, willing to step in. Be mindful of the tendency toward negative self-talk and other limiting behaviors that can keep you stagnant and energetically depleted. This is what we just talked about. When you see people successful, they chose a different route. You could go that way, or you could go this way, and they didn't stick. What is my watch saying? Don't know. But anyway, so when you talk to someone else, and negative and when you're getting help from someone else, be careful not to put yourself down too much. You gotta listen. You gotta pay attention to your self-talk. Like, you never want to say, "I'm stupid," "I'm old," or "I can't do that." You got, break those patterns. All right. I love you. I love you. I want you guys to be okay. Let's talk in the comments. My life is a mirror. So the people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. So don't keep people who are not good or not on your level in your life, okay? Move away from them. I love you guys. But you got something amazing coming. Some big blow up first. You're in the mix. You're in it. You need to be patient. Be planning. Be careful. Keep notes. Document things. And how many times could they tell us a new start is coming, and somebody like an emperor is going to step in and help you, okay? I love you guys. I will see you soon. Bye, Gemini.